I keep it juicy, juicy. I eat that lunch. She keep that booty, booty. She keep that plump, yeah.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is so long overdue. This is finally me showing you guys how I install my wigs completely and 100% glueless. So if you want to see, just keep watching. So the wig that I'm going to be using is from CranberryHair, and this is what their packaging looks like. They did go on ahead and send me a straight 22-inch wig from their company, and it's a 13x6 with lace, so you get hella lace. You don't get too much lace on the side, and you guys will see that, but in that middle section right there, you get hella lace. So thank you so much for that. So I'm not sure if I already went on ahead and mentioned this, but this hair is Peruvian straight. I love Peruvian. If I have to pick one specific like hair texture, I definitely would pick Peruvian first, then Brazilian, and then for my curlies, I would do Malaysian. But Peruvian, I always loved Peruvian hair, and for me, it's the softest, and it is a little bit on the thinner side, because it doesn't really match like at least my hair texture, but I still like it. Okay, so what I'm doing first is just cutting that lace that comes on all the way on the back of the wig. I really don't know why that's there because I never put my wigs up in a ponytail anyway, unless it's a 360. But anyway, I'm going to put this on my head and show you guys what this originally looks like. I did go on ahead and pluck. I didn't pluck too much. I didn't even have to pluck too much. It did come pre-plucked. I just went in and, you know, critiqued the hairline a little bit. And I also bleached the knots myself. And I'm so sorry, you guys, if I sound sick, but this is how much parting space you get on the wig. Like I said, you don't get too much on the sides, but this is what the sides look like. I went on ahead and, you know, I always got to pluck. I got to make the hairline look like my hairline. Okay, sis? Okay, so to start this glueless install, what I'm going to do first is what you see me doing here is basically pulling out hairs that are going to be our baby hair. That makes sense. Now, this is all up to you of how much hair you want to pull out, or you know how much baby hair you want to have out. If you don't want that much, you don't want it to be too dramatic, that's all up to you. Me, I went on ahead and just pulled out, you know, lightly pulled out the perimeter of the hairline. So once I'm satisfied with how much hair I've taken out, you guys are going to see me use the Lotta Body's wrapping lotion. Now, this is the #1 product you need. It doesn't have to be Lotta Body's, but wrapping lotion. You definitely need some wrapping lotion, wrapping foam, whatever. You're going to need it. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm just basically using that to push the rest of the hair back just to get it out of my way before I cut the lace. Okay, so I went on ahead and cut the excess lace off. I tried so hard not to cut the hair that we're going to be using for our baby hair, so be very, very careful. But now I'm just measuring it, making sure it fits my head snug. You're definitely going to want to make sure that you cut the ear tabs exactly to how you want them, because that is important of how this lays on your head. It's not going to lay glueless if it doesn't fit your head. Just saying. All right, so once again, I'm taking my Lotta Body and I'm using that to basically lay down the baby hairs forward, down on my forehead. And the rest of the hair is gonna be pushed back. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because Lotta Body, it's kind of like mousse. It gets a little hard, but it doesn't leave a crunch, if that makes sense. So that is what we're gonna be using as our adhesive or as our glue.
VM. Settle.
So once I feel like I got all that combed into the position that I want, I'm going to take the rest of the hair, wrap it up, and I'm going to take a satin scarf, and I'm going to use that to tie down both the baby hairs and the hairline, if it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, just watch it, sis. You'll get it. Okay, so I did keep the scarf on for about like 15-20 minutes before I decided to go on ahead and blow dry. Only reason why I blow dried is because I felt like, all right, well, maybe adding the heat to it would get it to stay longer, if that makes sense. I mean, it's optional, it's completely up to you, but once I took it off, this is what I got, and I was really, really, really happy with the results. Okay, so now this is what the little pieces that we left out are for. We're gonna cut them into our baby hairs. Now, I did leave quite a bit of hair out for this. I probably didn't need to, so I did go on ahead and, you know, put some hair back, but the remaining of it, I cut it into how I want my baby hairs to lay, and I use my Lotta Body to swoop my baby hairs. Completely up to you. You guys can use Got To Be Free spray to do your baby hairs if you want, and that'll even give you more security to know your wig isn't gonna fly off or go anywhere. So one tip that I have with doing your baby hairs, me especially when I do my baby hairs, I'm kind of a little heavy-handed. So try to be light-handed as possible. Only because when you're swooping and you're pushing it back into the rest of the hair, you can lift the lace. And that'll defeat the purpose of us doing this glueless, okay? So one thing that I do like about this technique is that you could basically mold your wig into what you want it to look like. So if I wanted extra dramatic baby hairs, I could mold it into the extra dramatic baby hairs. Now, if you don't want very dramatic baby hairs like I did, I would just suggest leaving a little bit of hair out only in certain spots that you want the baby hair to be laid in. Okay, so now I'm just tying up the rest of the hair, and we're gonna repeat the same thing that we did before the baby hairs were done. I'm gonna put a satin scarf around it. I'm gonna sit for a little bit, and then I'm gonna blow dry it for a little bit, which is completely optional. It's up to you. You can sit under the hooded dryer if you want to, sis, but I don't got one, so a blow dryer is gonna do. So now I'm taking my Moroccan Argan Oil Silk Serum, and I'm using a little bit to just add some shine to the hair. I really didn't need to, but I went on ahead and washed it after I bleached it. So I just wanted to make sure everything was gonna be looking nice and silky. So this is why I love Peruvian hair. Peruvian hair has such a nice luster to it. Like, look at that. Sis is so bomb, and she moves like butter, baby, okay? I just happen to love Peruvian hair, and I'm so glad that Cranberry has some nice Peruvian hair. So the entire time while I was straightening the hair, I did leave the scarf on it. So that kind of, you know, took up the time of me securing the baby hairs. I could have left it on there a little bit longer, but I was being impatient. I wanted to hurry up, straighten the wig, and get through it. So I'm gonna let y'all finish watching me straighten the wig, and then I'm gonna come back to you guys when I take the scarf off. And ba-boom, sis, this is what she looks like. She completely looks like she's glued down to my head, but look, nope, got him. Completely glueless. All I used was my wrapping foam. So yeah, you guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up for my glueless wigs. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Bye.